Can't figure out why I call this the Mud Road Pond. Holy cow, this road is never good. And actually, sometimes the lake comes up over this road and then I can't get to this pond. So it's sort of cool. There's probably some people out here right now, but I doubt any of them on a kayak, so hopefully I'll be crushing them. Hey, looks like I got this to myself. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, now that my legs are sufficiently numb, I can get started. Hope that angle is okay. My last video was not a success because I was pointed straight up the whole time. Man, this water's clear. Oh man, it's clear. One thing I don't want to do is disturb that point right there. So I'm going to have to back off of it. I'm thinking they're going to be right past that point. And this wind is not going to help. See, the wind is pushing all the warm water that's on top, which it's not warm at all. But it's pushing all the warm water, and then plankton will be over there, which feeds so-and-so, which feeds so-and-so, which feeds the bass. So basically, the food chain gets stacked up to wherever the wind is pushing to. So I'm thinking something's got to be right past this point, waiting for an easy meal to come right by. Actually, that point is where I caught a 6.5 pounder out of. That's why I always get a little bit excited when I get to throw at that point in these conditions. I'm not saying it's going to happen every time. And usually this pond is really finicky. I might not catch anything, but sometimes I just like to slowly drift and look, see if I can see anything happening. I'm usually not as scared of a kayak as anything else. Not seeing anything. That's so weird. Maybe they're setting up deeper. freaking way. Well, look what we have here. Oh, that's cold. I lost this before winter. That is perfect. Oh, that makes me so happy. I wonder I've never snagged that. It's out a lot deeper than I thought it was. Got a fish on, finally. Chatterbait. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I just was using chatterbait. I was hitting off weeds and stuff. And finally I got a reaction strike. Man, it's red in there. More red in their mouths the colder they are. And they are cold. See you later, dude. Oh, skunk out of the boat with the sun setting. See if I can get a couple more real quick. When I hit a weed, I try to just pop it off. And that usually causes a reaction strike. Alright, well, it was not very successful at all. This pond is a fickle one. Some days it's awesome, some days it's terrible. Anyways, the new segment, well, the segment that I want to establish is called, I'm going to call it the Lure Graveyard. And it's going to be lures that I use, and then I got this nice little cup holder right here. It never holds a cup, but it holds all the lures that I tried and failed. I'll tell you why I tried them. Such as this. It's a spinnerbait. Pretty sure it's a Strike King. And I don't know. It seemed like it should have been working. The problem is that there's so much moss, and this kind of thing does not shake off moss very well. And these get tangled up in moss, and then you can't really use it. So that's in the graveyard. And then this is also a Strike King. I think it's a KVD square bill. It only dives to about 4 to 6 feet. It's bluegill color, and I don't know, I think it was just too cold for them to be chasing very hard, but I did end up catching one on the chatterbait. So if that tells you anything, it could have been a fluke fish, or maybe they just wanted to, maybe that strike was a reaction strike. I pulled it through some weeds and then all of a sudden it hit. So I'm not really sure how to figure out these fish on a day where it's gorgeous outside, but the water temperatures probably have dropped 10 to 15 degrees in the last week. So I'm guessing the bite was just hard in that sense. And I don't know if you can see that, fairly clear sky. Clear sky means post front, and post front is not usually as good as pre front. So Sorry, I'm just a little exacerbated. I loaded up this kayak all by myself. I do it every time, but it's not easy every time. I had to drain some water out. I don't know where. I think I got a leak in my kayak. But anyways, that was the graveyard. I had also used a D-bomb, which is a little craw imitation soft plastic. That didn't yield me any results. And MEPS. MEPS did not catch me something for once. It's usually my safe bait. So anyways, well, thanks for joining me. I'm sorry I didn't catch hardly anything, except I did get the anchor and I did get a bass. So anyways, I will catch you later.